What's up, YouTube? Eugene here, and I'm joined today by Maria. We're going to be looking at Frederic Malle. I've got 20 of them here. I'm not going to say this is my top 20 because I could never arrange these in order. I don't really get attached to, preferences. I have a few of my favorites, but it would drive me absolutely insane if I had to reference these in terms of favorites. So I'm just going to go through this list. Maria's going to have a sniff and give her first impression. I've talked about Frederic Malle in my... Did I say Guerlain in the beginning, or did I say Frederic Malle?
Frederic Malle.
Frederic Malle, okay. I thought so. But this is one of my favorite niche brands. I've talked about them extensively on my channel, and I will continue to do so. I think it's just really the pinnacle of niche and really finely curated. Big fan of this brand, and always looking forward to a new Frederic Malle release, and looking forward to what perfumers he's going to use and what kind of structure he's building in his next fragrance. So we've got actually 21. I've got the 4 ouds, or the four desert gems, the Middle Eastern releases. I'm going to save those towards the end. I don't want to overwhelm Maria's nose with those, so we'll save those, but she'll smell them as well. So, are you familiar with Frederic Malle, first of all?
Well, no. I mean, I've come across this in your collection.
Right.
I see your bottles, but no. I mean, I wouldn't be able to name one.
Okay.
Maybe Portrait of a Lady.
Okay.
I think that's the only one that I know.
You got it. There you go.
One.
Well, let's do Portrait of a Lady first. I have it right here. Portrait of a Lady. So, you've smelt Portrait of a Lady on me. And I know you have, because I remember your comments and your reactions. There you go. This is a rose patchouli perfume. It's got some fruits in the top, some berries, black currant.
I find this perfume very interesting. I mean, it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's overpowering, but it's not disgusting. Like, I like the smell of it. It's just very strong.
Okay.
It reminds me of makeup a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Like floral.
Is it pretty?
I like it. The initial... blast is a little bit too much, but I think now that it has dried down, I actually like this.
Okay.
I do like this.
Cool.
What did I say to you?
I wore this on Christmas Day to my mom's house, and as you were putting your shoes on, you asked me what perfume did I spray, and you're like, you need to go take a shower and change your clothes because it is offensive. And I was like,
so let me tell you what really happened. Okay.
Yes,
so
there's always two sides to every story, isn't there?
Eugene did not spray this 1 or 2 times. He took a fucking bath in it. You literally, I don't know how many times you sprayed it, but I instantly went from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
I was pissed because for me, so Eugene, first of all, knows that as much as I appreciate this stuff, I'm fairly sensitive to perfume. I get nauseous very easy. Mm-hmm. My stomach hurts, and it actually makes me angry. Like if it's too much, my emotions just like, ooh, and I'm not nice about it. So I think it was just for the fact that, he knows that I am extremely sensitive to perfume, and he did what he did, which was basically take a bath in this, and then I had to sit in a car with him and then spend the day with him. And so I always say, not everyone appreciates this stuff as much as you do, and this makes people sick. And so, I'm glad that you're having a time of your life and you're enjoying it, but I'm just angry. And so that's what happened.
That's basically what happened.
Yeah. I love perfume. I just didn't like how
not that much.
Yeah,
right?
It was too much. But it is a very beautiful perfume.
It is absolutely gorgeous.
But you made it ugly.
It's very
with
earthy.
Spraying it that many times.
The patchouli's really coming out. I can feel the
I do like that.
earthiness. All right, this next one is Bois d'Orage, or French Lover, the The American version is called French Lover. This is called Bois de Rage, or Electric Wood, or something along that line. So it's very green and woody.
Do you want to put that there on that bottle so you know? Ooh, yeah.
You sense that the rootiness, the veins of a root, or
Yeah. Is there moss in here?
yeah, there probably is vetiver, moss, incense.
This reminds me of being in almost like a conservation area, and when the seasons are changing, when it's
Like-
moving into spring, the smells are so much stronger.
Right, wet ground.
Like yeah, when everything is very
Absolutely.
moist.
It's very colorful. All of these are very colorful, aren't they?
This is very different.
Do you like it?
I like it. I could wear this.
Okay,
Yeah, I like this.
nice. I'm glad that you like it. Oh, I'm gonna save that for a little bit later. Next, Monsieur. Monsieur is patchouli themed. And I gotta spray these far away because they are overpowering, overwhelming. They're heavily concentrated. They're probably at about 20%. This is 21%.
I like this.
Yeah? It's very abrasive, dark,
I mean,
almost
yeah,
gothic,
yeah, it
leathery.
does have some darkness to it, but maybe that's why I like it. I don't know, because I like the dark.
ambery and vanillic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get that earthiness from the
I do.
patchouli? Very concentrated patchouli. It's like 50% of this is patchouli.
Wow, this is strong.
Yeah, it's very strong.
I like this, but I wouldn't wear this in the summertime because I think I would choke myself
Absolutely
out.
not. This
It's
is like
very-
from December to March only.
Yeah.
Strictly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need the cold air to kind of break it up a little bit because this is, I can't imagine wearing this being a hot summer day and sweat.
Never.
Like I would be sick.
There's no freshness to this perfume.
No, I
There's
don't-
nothing uplifting. It's all very heavy, dark,
Yeah.
gothic.
I like it though. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's also very masculine. And,
Extremely.
Yeah, carries a lot of masculine qualities.
Maybe I'll add this to like,
Your winter rotation.
like my get work done list.
Yeah, you like it that much?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It does it has that masculine feel to it. I like it a lot.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna put this here, and then maybe you can pick your top 5 as you get favorites. We'll put them
Okay,
up here.
I like that.
Next is Angélique sous la pluie. And this is, again, it's about Angelica, but I get a lot of earth and roots to this. Spices. And to me, it smells like if you've dug, like, you literally pulled
Yeah.
a plant out of the ground, out of the wet soil, and you can smell the roots, the soil, the earth,
100%.
spices.
You know I like gardening, but this
Yeah,
totally
it smells like a gardener's perfume.
It definitely smells like that. That's a perfect description.
Yeah,
I like it though.
I
like
love it. I love it. It's got some
It's very
really,
different. I like it.
it's got
though.
some nice masculine spices to it.
Yeah,
like
I
some-
like it.
Some humans. Should I put it at the top or no?
No,
Okay.
I don't love it. I like it.
Bigarade Concentré, which is this is a fresh citrus perfume. This is a summertime perfume for me, strictly.
I do like this.
Orange,
Okay, yeah.
Bigarade, a little bit of rose, some hay.
So, when I'm working and I have a day filled with client calls, I have my diffuser beside me, and I have inside of the diffuser an orange essential oil and a lemongrass, because there's something about this smell that's very like uplifting and kind of cheery. So I find it helps me a lot.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I love this.
It almost has this energized feel to it where I feel really kind of, especially even, after hours and hours and hours of talking, normally it's like, I put that,
Yeah.
those essential oils in the diffuser, and it's like, sometimes in the morning when I'm feeling kind of groggy or like I don't have a lot of energy, I'll actually just go over to the essential oil and I'll just smell the essential oil, and I find it it shifts my mood rather quickly.
Awesome.
I like it. I
Yeah,
would wear
very
that,
fresh,
100%.
crisp, clean, citrusy, uplifting.
Yeah.
A top or
Yeah, I would put that up. I would wear that.
really?
Yep.
Okay.
I do like that.
How am I gonna remember which? Let's do this. So I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna put Monsieur here just so I can remember.
Sure.
And the next is this is une rose, and I want to know if you're gonna remember this specifically. I know you don't like rose-based perfumes. There you go. And this is a very, it's a rose solifleur.
Actually, it's
meaning
not that bad.
it's almost like a picture perfect rose growing in the garden. You got the veins, the stems, the roots. It's got kind of this this wineyardy thing.
Yeah, I don't
almost
mind
like
this.
wine dregs. You know, if you've ever made wine, you get all that, the pit of the stems and the grapes and all that. You know, it's kind of a darker rose.
I don't mind this. And I think because oftentimes when I come across rose perfume, it reminds me of bathroom spray. Like it's very
Right.
synthetic
Cheap.
and it doesn't
Right.
I feel nauseous when I smell this. This one actually, I don't mind this. I personally would not wear this. This is just not my type of perfume, but I can see how people would like this. I can still appreciate it. It's nice, and it does smell like what I would imagine,
Like a rose.
rose would smell like.
Right. Some citrus, you know, some musk. There's some nice sensual musks in here, but this
Yeah.
was my wedding day scent.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. I
I
loved
had
it.
no clue.
Yeah. I mean, you probably couldn't smell it at the time because it was like a tropical climate.
Yeah, that's
But,
true.
so I'll put this down here and not one of
Okay.
your favorites. All
I
right.
don't remember that.
Un Fleur de Cassis. And I think this is one of the greatest perfumes ever created.
Whoa.
If you're looking at like artistic concept, it's probably not something that a lot of people will wear, but to me it is absolutely.
Oh, this is interesting. It has like a there's definitely an animalistic component to it. I can tell. Now I know why you like it.
I've once described this as the smell of butt sex.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, it has a skankiness to it.
It's a very dirty floral accord.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it's interesting. It's like one of those things that I'm not enjoying it, but I keep putting my nose
Right,
to
it's
it.
like watching a train wreck, right?
Right, a car accident. Everyone stops to look. This is kind of
But for me, it's like one of the most beautiful train wrecks. Like, I would frame this train wreck.
why would you want to smell like butt sex?
It's
Like,
not
to
to
me-
smell like butt sex, but it's just like, where does this take me away to?
Where does
did
this
these?
take you to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I find it interesting. When I look at it from a creation standpoint, I definitely think that this is different than what I have typically come across. But it has too much funk
That
in
dirty
it to me.
element.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I this is definitely not on my list.
Yeah, it's cassie and mimosa, rose,
Ugh.
jasmine. It's got the opening smells kind of like wet cardboard to me, or wet dog even. You know, you wash your dog and you get that.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna leave this down here. I know it's not one of your favorites.
no, definitely.
But
not.
here's one that I think that you're actually going to really like, and this is Dries Van Noten.
You have like here.
Oh, and this is sandalwood based.
Mm.
Sweet, spicy
It's
sandalwood,
very-
vanillic. I
Is
know what
there
you're.
licorice in here.
There
or-
could be some anise, yeah, a nice spicy anise.
I like this.
And I think this is one of those that you referenced as baby cookie puke or barf.
Yeah, like baby barf. Yeah, it has that like. It's not a disgusting smell to it, but it's like milky,
Yeah, absolutely. It's
like 100% milky.
very like milk in cookies or milk in your tea. I think that's kind of what they were going for. So,
Yeah, it's like Bond.
Yeah, one of the Bond.
One of the Bond.
New York's something.
Yeah. It had that same thing, like a barfy kind of milky smell to it.
Yeah.
But I love it.
I thought you would.
Is there any like fig or anything
There's
in here?
a vanilla in there.
I enjoy this. I would wear this.
Yeah, very woody, smoky, spicy, masculine. I think it's masculine, feminine, like in traditional, let's say. Because I think anybody can wear whatever they want.
Anyone could wear this. Yeah, I don't see this leaning to one side.
So one of your favorites?
I do like this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Next, we have Vetiver Extraordinaire. And obviously, this is all about vetiver. And you know what vetiver is. It's like green grass, rooty green grass.
It's very fresh.
With depth, though. Like,
yeah, it's not
when you
like
say
an
fresh
alcohol
to me,
base. I know what you're
that
thinking.
sounds like boring and mundane
like
and clean. Yeah,
perfume.
like clean out of the shower.
No,
But I mean, vetiver can be a fresh aspect of, perfumery without being boring. It's got that earthy rootiness. Yeah, a lot of spices.
I do like it. I mean, this to me it's not the dry down is nice on it. It's not overpowering.
Do you get pencil shavings?
I was just gonna say it reminds me of, I have an electronic pencil sharpener
Okay.
at home, and every time I open the base of it to dump out the shavings, it kind of reminds me of that, like pencil. I like it. I like it. I mean, I'm not. I don't think it would hold my attention. Like, this is not something I personally would buy.
Yeah.
But it's
okay.
nice.
So not one of your favorites?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. I really like it.
It's nice. It definitely is nice.
Next, Geranium pour Monsieur.
Oh, the name scares me.
So this is geranium and mint.
Okay.
Beautiful sandalwood dry down, woody dry down. It's got that minty.
I was expecting something completely different because you said geranium, and I was
right. But
I smell more mint than.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I like
fresh
this a
mint.
lot.
Yeah, very uplifting as well. Incensey.
I would wear this.
I wear this for meditating. It's one of my absolute favorite perfumes for meditating. Yeah.
I do like this. It kind of reminds me of this.
It's very calming.
One perfume brand that we came across a long time ago. Joe
Malone?
Malone. You know, they had like a basil, I think it was basil?
Lemon basil.
I don't know. It kind of reminds me of,
know.
the plant coming out more. Like the mint is coming out more in that.
Right.
Just like in that one, I could smell a lot of basil. I like this a lot.
One of your favorites?
I wouldn't say my favorite, but I do like it. I think it's a nice, clean. I think you could wear this at any time.
Absolutely. It's very versatile.
Yeah.
And it's not overpowering or overwhelming, but it's strong enough to last you through the day.
Yeah. I like it.
I love it.
I love that. The mint is...
It's green and fresh, and
it's there, but it's not... It doesn't have a synthetic smell to it.
It has a cooling effect.
Yeah. I like this a lot. It's nice.
You can wear this. It's fresh enough for the summer, but the sandalwood in the base is deep enough for the winter. Carnal Flower. So I'm curious. This is what, like a Frederick Mull darling. Everybody loves Carnal Flower. It's one of their more popular perfumes. And this is tuberose. I know you don't like tuberose.
No.
No? Too green? Too white floral? Okay.
This makes me nauseous.
Yeah? Too strong?
Like, if you wore this, I would be upset.
Okay.
It's just one of these types of perfumes that just make me stomach sick right away.
Right.
So
yeah,
I think
can
if
see
if you're very sensitive to perfumes, this would be very overwhelming. I do not enjoy this at all. I'm sorry for those who love it.
Okay.
It's to each his own. I just no.
Tuberose.
No.
You were never a fan of white florals, so I don't take it personally. But to me, this reminds me of going to the flower shop and sticking your head inside of the florist's fridge. You get this sensation of flowers. It's overwhelmingly floral, and it's got this crisp, the just the fresh air of the fridge hitting you.
It definitely has that freshness to it, but it's just not my type of
I totally get it.
perfume. My stomach is like, ugh.
Noir épice, épicé, dark spices. That's what it translates to, dark spices. But I'm gonna warn you, there's a very bright rose in the top, orange and rose.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. I have
Okay.
no clue. I can smell the orange and the rose.
The spices.
There's
There's a
definitely,
lot of
I
spice,
was
and
like,
they
I
kind
can't
of
pull out what exactly is in it,
right.
but it almost has like a I'm not an alcohol smell to it, a boozy smell, like a nice bourbon. Like there's like a bourbon-ish smell to it, if that
Okay.
makes sense. Like an
Right.
expensive.
I don't get that exactly, but
Have you ever smelled bourbon?
yeah, I know what bourbon smells like.
Like a really quality bourbon.
No, only cheap bourbon.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're not big drinkers, so I like this. This is a nice.
Right.
I mean, I can smell the rose, but I'm not offended by it because it doesn't. It smells like how a flower, how a rose should
Yeah, a
smell.
real rose.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah. Picture perfect rose almost. It's
synthetic,
not abstract. No,
right? You know, like I've come
it
across
doesn't
some
smell synthetic.
right, because the cheaper stuff
It smells like shampoo,
it
right?
reminds me of like bathroom spray.
Yeah, cheap rose
Like
smells like
cheap-
shampoo or soap.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. This is actually, I'm not a fan of rose, but I would wear it. I would wear it.
To me, this is so spicy, and once it develops, it smells like a chai latte to me.
Really.
You get that cinnamon, the
I love
clove,
chai.
the nutmeg, the pepper. That's all the the
Interesting.
ingredients that go into a chai latte mixed with the patchouli and the sandalwood base. It gets quite creamy and warm. It's really beautiful
I'd have to try it.
and kind of underrated, even as popular as it is. I think it's extremely underrated. Favorites or no?
No, but it is nice.
Okay.
It is nice. I think I'd have to wear it
Yeah, to appreciate it.
to see if it smells like chai.
Lipstick rose. This is called lipstick rose. So it's supposed to smell like makeup, lipstick, and rose. It's got some grapefruit in the opening, some sensual musks.
I think this is pretty.
Yeah,
I think this is very feminine.
absolutely.
Um,
Like Hollywood glam.
I like this.
Really?
I do.
I
Yeah.
can see, you love your red lipsticks. I can see you wearing this. I can see this almost
Yeah.
as a signature for you, actually.
This is very. Like I can smell the floral in it, but it's like a makeup bag. It reminds me of a makeup bag.
Mm,
It has like a cosmetic smell to it.
absolutely.
I like that.
Powdery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not overpowering.
No, it's got that fresh grapefruit,
I don't.
the citrus.
I mean, I smell the citrus. Yeah, I like it.
Favorite?
No,
Oh,
I would wear it,
Hard
but
to-
it's not like
hard to please.
love it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, Iris Poudre. So this is going to be interesting because this is kind of one of the more challenging Iris perfumes. It's not very simple to like. It's got a huge aldehydic top. It's a big ball gown perfume.
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm like not. I don't dislike it, but I don't love it either.
Okay.
It definitely has a black tie event
Yeah, that's
vibe to it.
that's
It's
how
not
I
something you
reviewed
would
it.
wear every day, I don't think.
this is for a ball gown.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty, but I wouldn't personally. It's too florally.
Absolutely,
For
I
me,
agree with
I'm
you.
like I just
And this to me is more artistic than it is
yeah,
conceptual.
definitely.
It's not for everyday use. It's not to, people in the drugstore won't be looking for something like
Yeah.
this.
It's definitely
This
I
is
don't-
more for your own personal use, your own personal pleasure. For perfume lovers is what it's for.
Yeah.
And I do love it. Music for a while.
Some interesting names.
And I know you've smelt this, and I remember hearing, your comments. So I'm curious to how you will remember it.
I like this.
And that's
I don't.
what I remember.
I like this one.
Yeah. It's very incensey right off the top.
It has incense in it, but it's.
What you're smelling is pineapple, or that's what I'm smelling.
I was gonna say I smell fruit of some sort.
It's like, when you get that stickiness of pineapple juice on your hands, and it's like you can't rub it away. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel.
I like this.
Very sugary pineapple. It's like you're licking the juice off of your fingers.
But it feels smoky though.
Yeah, it's got some lavender and patchouli.
Okay. It almost reminds me of that Brazilian place that we went to. Copacabana, and they have that grilled pineapple. That's kind of what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Because the pineapple is tossed in. It's smoked, but it's tossed in brown sugar. It has that very sugary. Do you remember?
This does have an element of sugar to it.
It does. I like
it's that
this.
ethyl maltol, almost like cotton candy sugar.
Yeah, I like this.
But I do like it a lot. I think it's one of my absolute favorites from this brand. And I've completely changed my opinion. Like, I hated it when I first wore it because my skin just pulled out all the sweet sugary notes. I was like, oh, like I didn't get any lavender, I didn't get any patchouli. It's like I didn't get any of the woods or incense. It was just literally like sticky ethyl maltol sugary notes. It was like, oh, horrible.
I like it. It's nice. It is nice.
One of your favorites?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. And
I would wear it.
I'm curious to know if you're going to remember this. This is Musk Ravageur. Does the name sound familiar to you at all?
Yes.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Musk Ravageur? I wonder if you'll remember this smell. There you go.
I like this.
You like it?
I do like it.
Okay. It seems like it would be in your wheelhouse.
Like, I think that this is the type of perfume that most women would find appealing on men.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Smoky.
It does have smoke to it.
Sensual.
I like this. It has a lot of warmth to it.
Yeah. Spices, leatheriness.
Yeah, there's leather definitely in this. I like this. I think most females would enjoy this.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
So it's an Oriental, and I think when they were, creating this, I almost see the inspiration for this was probably Shalimar, right? A lot of descriptions have this compared to like a cinnamon bun wrapped around a woman's panties.
Oh wow!
I've heard that so many times. It smells sexual. It has a growl to it. It has a pearl.
I really like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is not your everyday wear.
Right.
I think it's more of the fall, winter type season because it is a little bit heavier.
Yeah, a lot of smoky vanilla.
But it's nice. It's definitely nice.
I love it. It's one of my favorite perfumes ever, and I like to wear this, for my birthday, on Christmas, on special occasions, days where I'm gonna be spending time with the family, just so I can create these really nice memories to it.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
There is the main line. We are going to get into the 4 ouds now. So these are 4 ouds that are kind of marketed towards the Middle East. They're much heavier. They're darker, spicier, smokier. You're going to find animalic nuances to some of these that they might turn your stomach a little bit. You actually have some experience. You lived in
Lebanon, in Beirut, yes.
Right, and you have a lot of experience with Middle Eastern perfumes, don't you?
I do.
Do you have any kind of memories attached to, or how would you describe?
I do. When I was younger, I had a lot of friends that were from the Middle East, and I always found that their perfumes were very aggressive. It felt like they took a bath in it, and so sometimes it was a bit too much. But I mean, I was also very young at that time, and I didn't really appreciate this stuff. But this is very typical of Arabic men. And you know, when I lived in Lebanon, these types of scents grew on me because you're surrounded by it.
Right.
They like heavy. They
Heavy,
like dark.
smoky, woody,
Yeah.
spicy,
Yeah.
musky, sensual.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So the first one we're going to look at is Promise. And Promise, I feel like takes a little bit from Portrait of a Lady. You know, it takes a little bit of bits and pieces from Portrait. You get that sweet, fruity apple right in the top.
Yeah, I was just going to say. I like this.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it's heavy.
And it only gets heavier and stronger as it wears
Yeah.
and morphs on your skin.
Man, I can't imagine someone wearing this in the summertime.
Absolutely not, no. But how do they wear it in the Middle East where it's hot all the time?
They do.
And this turns so dry and dusty.
Wow.
It's like that dust hits you in the mouth,
Yeah.
and like you're
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for a glass of water.
It does have a dustiness to it.
Does it feel Middle Eastern to you?
Yes and no. I mean, the heaviness of it, yes, for sure. But it doesn't really kind of trigger any kind of memory for me of something that I've
Right.
come across before.
I feel like this is the least Middle Eastern of
Yeah,
this line.
It's heavy, but I don't know if I would classify it as...
Okay. So we're gonna do. Let's do the Moon next. So this is the Moon. This is the one that was most recently released.
I love this one.
Really?
What the heck is in this?
Yeah.
Like, I can't
Raspberry
even describe
smoke hookah. You know, when we went to go see Paul, and then after our meeting we would go to that restaurant, that patio restaurant, and all those women were smoking hookah, the shisha.
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah.
Spicy, smoky, leathery, woody.
I like this
Yeah.
a lot. So good. I can smell the raspberry, but it does have a lot of smoke to it, woody,
Incensey.
definitely incense.
Like it's heavy but uplifting. It's got this
Yeah.
weird uplifting quality at the same time.
Yeah.
And in the
I
one
love this.
year that I've had this, never have I gotten so much attention on a perfume than this one right here.
This one's good.
Yeah?
This is really nice. Yeah, because it almost reminds me of flavored tobacco.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
when
yeah,
you go
definitely.
to those types of places, you can choose, from a list of different types of peach, any kind of fruit you could think of, mint. There's so many different types of tobacco.
Yeah,
This reminds me of that.
It's pure like shisha smoking, raspberry flavored tobacco shisha. That's that accord is in there definitely. You get your spices, almost like your human body sweat. The cumin is in there. You get a really nice brand new car interior leather, like a sports car leather comes out.
Yeah.
A lot of patchouli in the base, some rose.
Add this to my list.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Okay. All right. Dawn. This is Dawn. So these are all kind of named after, dawn, the moon, the night, like these. I don't know if it's spiritual or earthy elements, but this is the morning in the Middle East, the beginning of a new day. The sun is starting to warm up.
I think of this actually brings back that memory of waking up in a completely foreign country, seeing the sun rise and hearing the morning prayer being broadcast.
Yeah,
all
over
across.
the loudspeakers.
Yeah, everywhere you go, you
Interesting.
hear it. I love this. This is really nice. Yeah.
Wow.
Totally. Is this supposed to be heavy?
Yeah, it's supposed to be animalic oud. This is real oud. This is like
Wow.
it's got concentrations of pure
Is
real
there
oud.
citrus in this?
Oh, very lightly. I don't get any citrus.
No fruit at all?
I can't remember fruit.
I smell fruitiness to this.
But it might also take from Portrait of a Lady. Like it's got the rose wood It's more woody, incensey, labdanum, leathery. It's got sexual tones to it,
I like this.
like body, like body musks, and
Body
it gets filthy in the dry down.
I can smell that. I can smell, but I still like this a lot.
Yeah.
You can add this to my list.
Really?
I would wear that.
Wow, I am so surprised.
I like
your
that.
tastes have changed so much over the years. And lastly, I saved the absolute best for last. This is the night, and I am so curious to what you're gonna think about this. There you go. This again is a rose oud. It's more oud.
Ew. It smells like poo. It literally smells like shit. No, like no joke. This reminds me of opening a baby diaper
Yeah,
when they've had diarrhea.
right.
Oh, I do not like this at all.
Does it smell like pasture driving through the country
Oh,
and
yeah.
driving
like,
past a
like
cattle ranch?
manure.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like. This.
I've compared it to hemorrhaging cow anus, but in the best way possible.
I don't know
It's
if
just
there's
very barnyardy, woody,
Oh no.
smoked woods, charred woods, burnt woods, smoky, incensey, but very fecal, very animalic,
Oh, for
dirty,
sure.
barnyardy. But
Like-
at the same time, like one of the most, in the most beautiful and intense way imaginable. To me, this is a Christmas Day scent. Like,
Are you crazy?
absolutely, I wore this for Christmas. Like, the best day of the year scent.
I don't know about that. It's not something that I personally. The opening note, like the first, it is a lot of fecal
Yeah,
smell. to
right.
it. But it's dried down a bit. But it does remind me, of that farming season when farmers are starting to plant, right? Getting their grounds ready. So it almost reminds me of. When I smell manure, I think of rebirth. I think just because you're growing something from ground up, right? This like cycle of life, it grows, it dies, it grows, it
Interesting.
dies.
Yeah.
But this to me, I would absolutely not wear. It is definitely not my favorite.
I love it. I think it's brilliant in all aspects. It's definitely not something that I would wear every day, but a couple of times a year. And
I can't believe you wore that on Christmas.
yeah, that was my.
Did anyone compliment you or
No, the kids actually lost their minds.
Yeah.
They're like, "What are you wearing?" Daniel said it smelled like bad breath.
It's not. I don't.
Okay, so have a quick sniff through these and give us your favorite 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I can't remember. I mean,
Well-
this is the baby barf one, the one that kind of smells like.
Right. That's
one's
Dries
okay.
Van Noten.
I've smelled so many; it's hard to pick. I think I'm gonna go with the one that
The
I
Moon?
picked. Was it called the Moon?
Oh,
The
there's
one
so
that
you
reminded me of prayer.
you liked that's the Moon, and this is Dawn. That's Dawn there, which smells like it's changed quite a bit.
Yeah, it's different.
That's promise.
I like this one. I think the most. Dawn.
Okay.
I do like the Moon too.
Yeah?
This one, yeah, I do like that, and I would have to say the I don't know.
The baby barf. Oh, there's also the Bigoud concentrate. That's the citrus one.
I like the one that had the raspberry opening.
Raspberry opening was
I mean-
the Moon.
Yeah, I think that would be those two.
Your
the
go-to?
Moon and the Dawn.
How about Musk Ravageur? I forgot where
That
it was.
one's nice. It is nice, but those for me really stand out, and I think it's just because I do like the heavier
Yeah.
incense, the very
Spiritual
darker,
ones, yeah.
type perfumes. So those would be my pick.
All right.
I do like it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your
And this
time.
one, that one.
Dries Van Noten.
Yeah, that one's
Okay.
good too. Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff that I don't think I've come across half of these.
Right. You've probably smelt them on me at one time or another, but it's not like you go down and play
totally.
with them or smell them or discover. But
Yeah, absolutely.
let us know in the comments what are your favorites. Let us know what you think about Maria's picks. We'll see you in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Like this video, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Lots of you are watching and haven't subscribed. Subscribe for more content, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.